Hello, Blue Island residents. I hope this week's update message finds you and your family safe and well. I'd like to provide you with updates from the last week related to the state and the City of Blue Island's coronavirus response. To begin, the number of Blue Island residents testing positive for COVID-19 is 150. To date, we have had 4 employees test positive for the coronavirus, and all 4 are healthy and have returned to work. The reason we've been so successful in containing the number of infections in our area is your commitment to abiding by the state's Stay-at-Home Order, which has recently been extended by Governor Pritzker until May 30th, 2020. Residents will be asked to follow the existing stay-at-home guidelines, with the exception of a few modifications. State parks will begin a phased reopening under the guidance from the Department of Natural Resources. Fishing and boating in groups of no more than 2 people will be permitted. A list of parks that will be open on May 1st and additional guidelines can be found on the Illinois Department of Natural Resources website. The Meadows Golf Club in Blue Island will be reopening on May 1st under strict safety guidelines provided by the Illinois Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity. To book a tee time, visit themeadowsgc.com. Greenhouses, garden centers, and nurseries may reopen as essential businesses. These stores must follow social distancing requirements and must require that employees and customers wear a face covering. Animal grooming services may also reopen. Retail stores not designated as non-essential businesses and operations may reopen to fulfill telephone and online orders through pickup, outside the store, and delivery. Beginning on May 1st, individuals will be required to wear a face covering when in a public place where they can't maintain a 6-foot social distance. Face coverings will be required in public indoor spaces, such as stores. This requirement applies to all individuals over the age of 2 who are able to medically tolerate a face covering or a mask. Essential businesses and manufacturers will be required to provide face coverings to all employees who are not able to maintain 6 feet of social distancing, as well as to follow the new requirements that maximize social distancing and prioritize the well-being of employees and customers. This will include occupancy limits for essential business and precautions such as staggering shifts and operating only essential lines for manufacturers. Educational institutions may allow and establish procedures for pickup of necessary supplies or student belongings. Dormitory move-outs must follow public health guidelines, including social distancing. If you have any questions about the modifications or the original stay-at-home order, you can find links to helpful information and resources at blueisland.org/coronavirus. Construction is wrapped up at the former Metro South facility, and Chief Arzab and I continue to be in communication with the Army Corps of Engineers, IDPH, and contractors about the facility's operations. Because of the evolving nature of the coronavirus pandemic and the state's response plans, the facility is not projected to be in use until mid-May, not May 1st as originally planned. We will continue to keep you updated on the status of the facility as we learn more. As we mentioned last week, our police and fire departments have been flooded with requests for assistance at birthday celebrations and parades around the city. While we understand and appreciate the ways our creative residents are adapting to support each other and celebrate each other during this time, we simply do not have the resources to provide police or fire presence at these celebrations while we are fighting the coronavirus pandemic. Should you or your family wish to have a small, socially distant, and guideline-following parade or street-side celebration, you do not need special permission from the city. However, all traffic and safety regulations must be abided by, and all car occupants need to be wearing required seatbelts and safety constraints as mandated by state law. Thank you for your continued support and cooperation. Before I leave you this week, I'd like to share another way you're invited to safely celebrate our city's medical workers, first responders, essential employees, and our entire community for persevering through this incredibly difficult time. Each night at 8 p.m., you're invited to step out on your front porch or lawn and make some noise for Blue Island. Bang on pots and pans, play your favorite song, or put on a light to display. Together, we are Blue Island strong. If you'd like to share your celebration or gain some inspiration, follow the City of Blue Island's Facebook page and share your celebration with the hashtag BlueIslandStrong. Thank you for your continued support of our community-wide efforts to flatten the curve of this dangerous virus. For the latest coronavirus updates and information, visit blueisland.org/coronavirus. This page contains resources for residents, seniors, and businesses, and is updated daily with news we receive from agencies around the region and state. Finally, please continue to adhere to the stay-at-home order, and remember, stay home, save lives. Thank you, Blue Island. Be safe and be well.